to my channel. Today we are doing a lot of 100 karat cosmetics. There is a sale happening and I just wanted to show you what you can do with very minimal product. Obviously, everything in this video is budget friendly because that is what I'm about. Less is more. And today we are learning how to achieve this glamorous metallic liner with a very foil glossy blushy situation here. We're also celebrating 100 karat cosmetics. Yes, we officially have blushes, and the beautiful thing about these blushes is that you have a little bit of illumination in there. Nothing too crazy. It caters to all sorts of people when you want a little bit, when you don't want such a glittery kind of thing going on with your blush. This is the beautiful middle ground. Also, since you're here, make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you can know every single time that we upload. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, I already prepped and primed my eye. I wanted something that had good coverage but that felt light. Before this, I went in with the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer in the shade Light Peach. I've been really liking this concealer for under my eyes, for my face, to conceal my eyelid when I want to prep for eyeshadow. Whatever it is, I feel like this one is the best ground between the Extreme Camo Concealer and the Hydrating Concealer. This is my favorite. So I went in and set it with the e.l.f. powder. This is the Fair Light one. This is a very affordable, great option for all over the face or to just set whatever you like. I'm gonna go ahead and ignore this. I'm gonna go in and try to do just a light wash of color. I'm gonna go in with the face powder Fit Me in the color Pure Beige. I like to use this for my face as a more natural approach to bronzer, but I'm also going to be using it as eyeshadow today. So I just want to make sure that I have some color to work with for my transition shade. We just have like a light wash of color. I want to create a smoky liner. I'm going to go ahead and trace the line with an eyeliner and then go in with the pigment and try to like give it that smoky effect. I really like this shade. This is the Tattoo Studio liner in Smooth Walnut. Now these, I like to have an eyeliner brush available just so that we can have a little bit more control. We're gonna go in with the Ginger Diamond Pigment on top. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab a thinner brush, and you can spray onto your brush. I just want it to be a diffused kind of effect. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab some on the cap, press it onto the brush and over. Kind of like creating that smudgy effect, and it's just gonna transform the eye. Now I'm gonna keep it right here. I'm gonna go in with Peach Glow. It's like a very translucent pigment, and I'm gonna go ahead and place it in the inner corner just to see what we're working with. All right, I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and place it almost like falling in the look. I'm gonna go in and blend it just to give us that like that little bit of shine when we move. And since I didn't spray it, it's more translucent and it's kind of what I want. And I'm just gonna go in and lightly kind of diffuse it from the top. So I came across these lashes. They're Believe Beauty Glamorous Finish. I feel like they would go very well with this look. It is nice and thin enough to still notice the work, but give you that drama. I always like to curl my lashes and go in with mascara. Not too of an intense curl, but yes, a little bit of a curl. Do some mascara just so that when you have your lashes on, you can have something to stick it on with. I'm gonna go in with the Volume Hero. So I ended up going back and doing the tight line. I took a break and came back to film. This is one of the main reasons why I don't like to tight line. Even though it is very important to blend your lash line with the black, this happens. And I have not found an eyeliner that does not do this, and this is super annoying because now it makes you feel like you need to go and do a smoky look when that was not the idea. Recently, I've been really liking this serum for my face. I have very dry, sensitive skin, but this works. This is a item I've been really liking. SPF 50 Skin Shielding Primer Universal Tint. I'd say that this is more of like a BB cream with primer in it. And if you're going to use this one, I highly suggest that you use this kind of primer underneath or no primer at all. I just want to feel secure. Put about a pump in the back of my hand. And I don't like to bring any product up to the eye area. You can already see that it evened out my skin tone, and that was just one pump. Usually I'll leave it at that. Whatever I need to correct, I'll go in with a concealer. A concealer I've been really liking is actually the Shopmissa $1 concealers. I know, shocking. Decided to try these out, and I got the first 3. I feel like the light ivory shade is one that really like helps me cover redness and my under eye. All I do is put a little bit in the back of my hand. This one has a pinky undertone. If you are unsure, I would highly recommend getting all 3 or the shade range that you think you're going to be. So I got all the light ones, and then I decided which one fit me the best. And of course, Shopmissa sponges. So like I said, just using a little bit. I still have some left on the back of my hand, and I feel like it really helped me cover up and brighten whatever I needed. It's super amazing what this little powder can do and the staying power that it has. I have very dry, sensitive skin, but since I have not been setting my face with any sort of spray, this has held up so wonderfully. I'm just like surprised. Lately, I've just been liking this powder for that natural tan effect. I've been using it with the Essence bronzer brush. So for the first time ever, I am officially showing you guys the packaging of 100ktcosmetics blushes. I have been working on this for a long time. I'm currently working on the launch pictures, and this is just, I picked 2 shades that would be good together, mixed, and overall flattering for all skin tones. This is 05, it's more of a pinky tone. And we also have 06, which is more of an orangey tone. So these are going to go beautifully together. I'm gonna go ahead and use the pinky tone since we are doing a lot of pink. And my best way to apply this is a fluffy brush. Usually I like to do bronzer, blush, and then my last step is highlighter. Some people do it backwards, but just been really liking this one. I don't like to smile when I put on blush because if I smile, I'm up here and then it falls down here. So I'd rather just place it where I want it and work it slightly back onto the cheek. And I have not put any extra. Whatever you have on the brush, just lightly bring it back. The great thing about these blushes is that they have a little bit of an illuminating factor, nothing too crazy, but if the sunlight hits you and you did not put on highlighter, it's gonna give you a little bit of a sheen. So don't think that they're glittery. They look matte, and they are mostly matte on the pan, but they do have like a little bit of an illuminating factor. I like to personally put a little bit of blush on the nose tip and a little bit on the bridge, almost to make us feel like we were out in the sun. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the nose contour, or just to kind of like sharpen it up a little bit. I've been using the Wet n Wild translucent powder. Take a little bit on the sponge. So I do have my most used 100ktcosmetics blush highlighter combinations here. These are not all the ones that we offer, but these are the ones that I kind of use the most. So these can be used as highlighter, blush, eyeshadow, whatever you want. I already have a little bit of blush, but I want to go in and layer my face to create that kind of like glossy effect without using any balms or any gloss. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Selfie. This one is just like a wet, very, very light, kind of reflective tone. I do have this in powder and pressed version, and I usually like to just pat it on. Again, Selfie is one of those tones that is very, very subtle. If you order it, and I've had people tell me, I put it on and there's nothing. You can wet the brush to get more of an intense effect if you have the loose version. If you have this one, it's just gonna give you a light glossy reflect. So we're gonna do layers. The first layer I always like to start with is Selfie, just to give you that subtle glow. And then since we have a little bit of pink, go ahead and go in with Pink Champagne. Pink Champagne is more of a pinky rose gold kind of shade. This is Pink Champagne and this is Rose Gold. Both very reflective, metallic, wet, but not glittery. So this right here is Selfie. You see how that's a reflect. You see how that is very subtle. Then I have Rose Gold in the middle and then Pink Champagne right here. Both of these all layered together, beautiful singles, beautiful. We're actually having a promotion. I just got new compacts. They're clear, they're squared. They are beautiful. If you order any 4040 mm pressed pan, you will get a free compact with your purchase. Also, if you are dipping in, they might be a little bit powdery depending on how aggressive you are. These are handmade, so please be careful. Please do not do this crazy bang on your situation. No, lightly, and then on your hand if you must. Like press it down. Don't go crazy. Don't go putting stuff everywhere in the air. All right, so lightly, I'm gonna start to kind of like layer the glow. I just kind of like press bounce on there to create that dimension. Lastly, I want this to be a very interesting glow, so I'm going to go in with Angel Wings. Angel Wings is one of those that looks white. See how when I move it, Angel Wings is actually a light purple, pink tone. Last step is adding a little tiny bit of Angel Wings just to give me that pink, and I like to just place it right here in the center so that when I move, I get a little bit of cool, interesting something. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the other shades I have in here. So this right here is Sunset. It's like an orangey gold. This right here is Fancy Yellow Diamond. It's a white and gold combo. And then this right here is Imperial Topaz. More of like a goldy orange tone without the red. So we are going to be changing a lot of the pigment selection very shortly. So I would highly encourage you guys to check out the highlighters and the pigments before we discontinue certain colors. So on the bottom of the eyes, I'm just gonna go in and put some of the bronzer.
Watching the ocean with you, baby, up with a slow motion crew, and we up in our clouds when.
Alright guys, so that wraps up the look. I really enjoy using less, and I feel like our face still looks put together even though we literally use like a BB cream. So my goal is to step outside, be seen in the sunlight, and your skin still looks great. I have been cutting back in how much I've been putting. I mean, I've never really used a whole bunch of makeup, but I feel like I've been going more minimal lately. Now, all of these products on my face are going to be linked down below. We are going to have some kind of sale so that you can make sure that you check out 100ktcosmetics. Also, I am very proud and celebrating my blushes, my babies right here. So definitely stay tuned for the official launch date. If you absolutely loved these highlighters, there are tons of other shades to choose from, so definitely check those out. free compact with any 44mm pan that is pressed. We also have the loose version. So I'm going to try to continue to do more minimalistic looks that are quick, they're on the go. So that's kind of what I try to achieve in most of my makeup looks. So definitely make sure to check out all the products. They are amazing, budget-friendly prices. That is my goal here in my channel, to keep it affordable, keep it flawless, keep it beautiful. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications so that you can know every single time that I upload. Also make sure to follow me on all my social media, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook, so that I can let you know when we are going live so that you can have an opportunity to interact. I feel like most of the time we're stuck doing videos and recorded stuff that we don't really get to interact with our audience. So I will definitely make sure to let you know when the best time for you guys is to go live, Instagram or Facebook. That is the real question. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.